Anyways, welcome to the video I said I wasn't going to do. Yep, that's right, we're going to be doing a tier list, but we're actually going to be doing a very specific one. You see, I've been glazing so much about Volkswagen that we're actually going to be doing a Volkswagen Golf, or not Volkswagen Golf tier list, but we're just going to be doing a Volkswagen in general tier list to see if my glazing is true or not. Because, yeah, we're actually going through all the cars, and I will be using my search engine to find the cars that I think they're what they are, but I don't know. I'm just going to be using my search engine so I actually know what the cars are, and so that way I, don't screw up this tier list, because it's a very important one. And then we'll be doing the words. We'll be doing a Wordle session after this, and, yeah, we'll see if I get 1 in 1 or something like that, but, yeah. Um, yeah, I guess we should do the spin. I should probably also talk about this too. You might be wondering why I haven't posted in a while. It's because I was really busy, of course. I had a couple of car shows and stuff to go to and stuff. And, yeah, not really much else. And, I don't know, I was just really busy in general and stuff. Yeah, just a lot that was happening. So, yeah. But anyways, let's do the spin! And, yeah, it's just still the videos that, oh yeah, and it's also because, I was gonna pull out a different video, spin again. I was gonna pull out a different video, but it turns out my GoPro decided that, that it wasn't good enough, and now we need to get a new GoPro. So, yeah, there's that too. That just a lot of stuff has been added on. Lotus, they're producing the Amira again, which is cool, and they're going back to combustion, so it's pretty cool. And yeah, since also summer vacation has officially started right now, it's gonna make things way easier. Poster, that's a good idea. I forgot to change the calendar. That's actually a good reminder, because I said I was going to a little bit back, but I never did. So yeah, let me go change it. Okay. So this was on May for the longest time now, and now it's officially June, which means it's gonna be my birthday soon. So yay. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right though. Let's go put this thing back on, and yeah, I don't think that was a spin. So you know what? I'll just do one in the background, and I'll show you when it's done spinning. I got treasure hunts. That's not gonna do. Also, you might be wondering if you saw some Lego cars that were just on my table. That's because I'm ready to reorganize a whole bunch of junk and stuff like that. And yeah. Why the heck are my Volkswagen Golfs in a weird spot? I don't know. Oh, okay. I actually never remembered putting this one on, but we're doing random Lego piece. I don't know why in the world I didn't remember putting this one on, but I just never remembered. It must have been a really new one or something. I don't know. I gotta do a video on stuff I should put on the spin. Maybe in the comments down below you can give me a list of things to put on the spin, so that way if it lands on it, then I'll show you. And yeah, and if it's too controversial for me, then I will not do it, because yeah, I don't want to really go out of this room just yet, because I don't know. I feel like all you've seen is this room, and I think you just want to still keep seeing it instead of the rest of the house. So yeah. But yeah, let me go get a random Lego piece. So I will be right back. Okay, so here's a random Lego piece. I think it's pretty cool because I kind of hurt my thumb when I was trying to grab it and stuff, and yeah. But yeah, this is basically just a red 2x2 brick thing, and yeah. Oh, I dropped it. But yeah, it's basically just made out of plastic and stuff, as you can hear from that. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool because yeah. Also, I'm running out of space on my computer, and I kind of have to get rid of some GoPro footage and stuff, and I kind of have to get it back afterwards. I don't know why I'm talking about it right now, but yeah. Anyways, this was a Lego 2x2 piece, and yeah, I think it was pretty good. I have to go get that back, and I will also be right back. Okay, let's get started with the tier list. So all of this should be working. Yes, it is. All right. So I already had to search up this first one because I thought it was either the Lupo or the Polo, but it was a Polo. So yeah, I don't even know if there's a Volkswagen Lupo. That might be like GMC or something. I don't know. There might be. Who knows? Only way to find out is doing this tier list, which is right here. We got the Volkswagen tier list maker. So yeah, it's a double tier list. But yeah, anyways, let's do this. So we have the first of all the what generation Volkswagen Polo is this? Let me go look at this real quick. Um, you're lucky I have a such thing called the internet in order for me to do this. Um, okay, so it's the fourth. That makes sense. You want to know why it makes sense? Because all fourth generation Volkswagens look ugly. All of them. I don't know what in the world they were thinking when they made fourth generation Volkswagens, but all of them look ugly. At least so far that I've seen. Because I'm just saying, like, what the heck, man? It's just like the rounding of the 2000s just makes it look so freaking ugly. But yeah, this is the fourth generation Volkswagen Polo. And, what in the world did they do to this thing? They gave it, like, the same treatment as the new Beetle, but, like, it's, like, less ugly than the new Beetle. Like, or no, it's more ugly than the new Beetle. But, like, I don't know what in the world they were thinking with this car, dude. Like, they're trying to, like, I don't know. They're trying to go back to, like, their old ways, except, like, it doesn't work. It just looks so weird. But I bet with some modifications, like, with any car, like, it'll look super good. So, yeah. But honestly, this is getting a solid D tier. It looks really freaking ugly. So, yeah. Next up, this is, like, a special edition Volkswagen New Beetle. I think this is, like, some sort of turbo version. Let me go search this up. Yeah, this is the Volkswagen Beetle R. I never knew that they made this, and honestly, it looks really freaking good. This is basically like, this is like the same with the Golf R. It's just like a really expensive but very fast car. So yeah, I think it's really good looking, to be honest. Like, I thought the Turbo was good looking, but the Beetle R, like, dude, this is good. It's honestly really good. I'm gonna give it a solid A tier. That actually looks pretty good. Alright, this is the original Volkswagen Beetle, unless it's not, but I'm pretty sure it is. This is basically what started the whole company, and they weren't doing so good before this, but still, I think it's pretty cool because like it's like a unique body style and stuff, and like people grow into it and stuff, and I thought it was pretty cool. So yeah, it's definitely very unique, and I like it. And yeah, it's getting a solid B tier right there. Now what is this? It looks like the Audi Quattro. Well, it looks like some sort of, I don't know. I should probably search up just Volkswagen models. So I'm pretty sure that this is the first generation Volkswagen Jetta. Looks a lot like just the Audi Quattro or whatever, the Audi Sport Quattro. It's pretty cool. It's pretty nice looking, except it just reminds me too much of an Audi. But yeah, I like it. It's like the regular like 70s 80s model of like a sedan. So yeah, it's getting a solid C tier right there. Dude, I kind of fell in love with this car too. Like, this is like it's just the stance and the body style is so nice. This is the first generation, either the first generation or the second generation. I don't know, they look too similar. Let me search this up real quick before I screw up. Let's see. I don't think it's the first generation. Let's see. No, it's not the first generation. I think this is the second generation. I can barely tell, but I think it is the second generation. It is. This is the second generation, the Mark II Volkswagen Scirocco. And this I think might be my second favorite Volkswagen that Volkswagen's ever made. I'm just saying. I don't know why, it just looks so good. But yeah. I don't know, there's a lot of other Volkswagen models over here that like probably beat the second generation Scirocco, but I still think that looks really good. And yeah, this is an amazing car. It just looks so good. That's getting a solid A tier right there. I have no idea what this is, but it looks so freaking boring. I don't even think I should search this up, but I'm gonna anyways. So let's just do this. So this is the Mark V Volkswagen. I already forgot what it was called. Passat. That's what it is. The Volkswagen Passat, and this thing is so freaking ugly. And yeah, I just think Volkswagen just screwed up in the 2000s. To be honest, like they just didn't make any cool cars anymore. I mean, except for a couple here and there, but it's just I don't know. The rest of them are just really freaking boring. So yeah, this is getting a solid D tier right over here. This is a Volkswagen van thing. It's like a Vanagon. Is it like a new one or something, or what is this? Let's see. What is this? It's not any of the new ones. It's like 2000s almost. Volkswagen T4 or Eurovan. What is it? It's a T4. Okay. So this is a Volkswagen T4, and it looks like every other minivan that was made in that same decade. So, yeah. But this is like the fourth generation of the Volkswagen T lineup. But they just ruined it. They just ruined the van here. And yeah, it doesn't look good at all. And it just looks boring and stuff. It looks better than the sedan though, that's for sure. So we're gonna put it at a solid D tier right over there. Alright, next up, this is the Volkswagen Phaeton. This is when Volkswagen was trying to be a freaking luxury brand all of a sudden. Like, they just hired somebody to make the craziest luxury car ever. And it looks exactly over here like the Passat, except it's not. It's completely different, dude. This thing comes with either a V8 or a W12 for a Bentley. And that's crazy to think about. Except it's so freaking heavy that the engine barely makes any power. But if you like strip down the interior and stuff, like this thing does crazy stuff, dude. Like this is a crazy car right here. And you know what's crazy? They go for less than $10,000 for a freaking W12. Like if you take that thing out and you put it in a different freaking car, like for example, like I don't know, a Mark IV Volkswagen Golf, like dude, that thing is gonna go zooming, dude. Like this is crazy. This is a freaking crazy car. And the interior is so freaking amazing too. Like this is just an amazing car around all around and stuff. I mean except for the maintenance and stuff, but that's to be expected from this type of car at this type of price, but it's still a really amazing car. This is getting a solid A tier over here. And yeah, that thing is amazing. All right. Next up is just the Volkswagen New Beetle. Unless this is like the turbo version or whatever, but I don't think it really matters. All we know is that it's definitely a glow up from the original Beetle, and I think it looks really good. And yeah, honestly, I do like this type of design and stuff when they were trying to do like the vintage stuff, but like they were going in like the 2000s vintage type style thing. But yeah, honestly, I like it. It's pretty cool, but it's not beating the Beetle R. That's for sure. That's going in a solid B right there. This looks like the what is this? Is this also the Passat? Let me check. Let me check to see if this is also the Passat. Because it looks like an earlier one. Is it? It's not a B3. I think it's a Generation 2 Passat. No, it might be Generation 3. Yeah, because I don't think it's Generation 1. I really have to check, though. Might be a Generation 3 Passat. I don't know. I can barely tell. But I think that's what that is. I don't know. I'm just going off the images, to be honest. Yeah, I'm gonna say that this is a Generation 3 Passat wagon, unless it's also the sedan, but I can barely tell because of this image. Like, I don't know. But it's definitely better than the fifth generation, that's for sure. We're just gonna put it at a solid C. I don't know. This is the Volkswagen Golf Mark V, and I don't think this is the GTI variant. I think this is the GTI variant. Because both of them are the same. There's just the Mark V over here. But, yeah, honestly, they did pretty cool with the Mark V. They gave it a different style than, like, every other generation of the Volkswagen Golf. I feel like this one's just, like, really small and stuff. Very compact. And, yeah, it's pretty interesting. I don't understand how people, like, love this one so much. Like, I feel like this one's just, like, kind of boring, but I don't know. But it'll get a solid C tier right over here. And then the GTI will get a C tier also. Now this is the Volkswagen Golf GTI Mark 1. This is basically what started the hot hatch and stuff. And yeah, I want to praise this thing all the freaking time. Like, I've seen two of these already. They never had the double style lights over here, but it still looks really good, dude. Like, I'm just saying, I really like it. It's getting a solid S tier just because it started the whole hot hatchery and stuff like that. Now, what is this? This looks like a 2017 model of some sort. It's either the Jetta or not the Jetta. I think it's either a Jetta or a Polo, and it looks like a special GTI GLI version over here. And yeah, honestly, when they made like the 2017 models of each of these, like all of them just look the same, and it's kind of mid. I don't know. I just feel like Volkswagen isn't clutching up as much as they should be nowadays. Like, I don't know. But still, pretty cool and stuff. I'll put in a solid C tier right here. I think this is the Volkswagen Golf Mark 6 Cabriolet, and this is freaking cool, dude. Like, I understand that the Mark 6 Volkswagen Golf never did good at all, but oh my god, dude, this looks cool. Like, this is really cool. It kind of reminds me of the Nissan Murano Cross Cabriolet, except better, because I just feel like the two-door even, like, it just looks good. Like, I need this again with the Mark 8. Like, I'm just saying, this looks so freaking good, and I love it. So this is getting a solid B tier right over here. I really like that. Now, what in the world is this thing? I think this is the Polo, but let me go fact check that. So it's not the Polo, that's for sure. Okay, so this is a Volkswagen Up GTI. It has one of the weirdest names ever because it has UP and then an exclamation mark in its name. I don't know what in the world they were thinking with this, but yeah, this is a Volkswagen Up GTI, dude. It's so weird, but yeah. Honestly, it's pretty unique, but I don't see like the point of this at all, but I guess it's pretty cool. Like if I look at some more pictures, like the back looks super cool too. Like it kind of reminds me of the BMW i3. I think that's what it is. i3, i5, one of those, but that one compact BMW. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I'll give it a solid B over here. Yeah, I think I'll put it like right over here. Now this is the Volkswagen Golf Mark IV R32. And man, the engine on here is amazing. And I don't know why in the world they didn't like make any more of these, because this is an absolutely amazing car. I just don't really like the styling on it, but I don't know, that's just me. But I still like the engine on here. It's getting a solid A tier. Super cool. Now this is the Volkswagen. I think this is the ID2. Let's go see it. Let's go fact check this. I have to make sure I'm talking about the right car here. It's just giving me the concept. Why is it giving me just the concept? Unless it's like the ID4 or whatever. It's not the ID4. It's like, is it ID4? Because yeah, that was the SUV or the crossover, or whatever. That's the ID3. There it is. Okay. Yeah, this is a Volkswagen ID3. The Volkswagen ID3 over here. They tried to put a subscription on the horsepower, and honestly, this thing doesn't even look like a Volkswagen if you just remove the logo. So yeah, honestly, it's like a better version of the Mark IV Polo, but it still sucks. So we're giving it a solid C right over here. Kind of reminds me of the Mark V a little bit. It honestly looks better than that. So honestly, I'll put it right here at C, but it's still going C. This looks like a Chinese model of some sort. This looks like some sort of crossover. I don't even think I need to check this bubbler. But yeah, honestly, I don't even need to check the model on here. I think it's getting a solid C over here. And I think this is the Volkswagen T-Roc or the Touareg or whatever. Let's go see. It's one of them that starts with a T. Unless it's a Tiggy one, Taos. There's so many different ones. Tayron. Is it a Tayron? Let's see if it's Tayron. It's not a Tayron. I think that was the other one, though. I think it's a Taos. I don't know. But it's just another random SUV model that they make. This is the ID7, I think. Or is it less the ID5? I think it's the ID7, though. No, ID7 is the other one. Yeah, it's the ID5. And this thing, I don't know why it exists either. We don't even need to talk about it. It's just boring. I think this is the newest Volkswagen CC. It's a facelift one. I know that. It's the facelift. Right? Why in the world is it giving me the before one? Yeah, 2018 Volkswagen CC. That's what we're looking for. Okay. Yeah, this is what it is, though. It's a Volkswagen CC, and I love it. It's so much better than the Jetta. Like, it's so much better. And yeah, since they are about to remove the manual from the Jetta and from every other Volkswagen, like, this is the best car. Like, this is the best sedan that they'll sell then. Once they remove the manual from the Jetta. So yeah, honestly, really like the looks on here. I don't know how it performs though, but it looks really cool. So it's A tier. Now this is our first version of the Volkswagen Golf Mark II. And I think this is actually the worst version of the Mark II. This is the Westy style Volkswagen Golf Mark II. And I don't know why it just looks really cheap. Just because of like the square headlights. Like it just looks so much cheaper, and it's probably supposed to be like the cheap variant too, but I don't know. This is just the Westy style. I don't really like it. It's just I don't know. It just doesn't look the same with the Westy style grill on it, but it's still an S tier for it being a Mark II. You just get rid of those freaking headlights, man. Now I need to know what this Roadster is. I need to know what this is. Volkswagen Blue Sport? Dude. Wow. Okay, this is the Volkswagen Blue Sport. I wish this thing came into production. How in the world is this a freaking concept, dude? If they made this, like, I would have bought one of these. Like, I would have. I'm just saying. I would have bought one of these once in my life. Like, I'm just saying. I would have still bought the Mark II first, but this would have been so much fun. Like, I'm just saying. Like, this looks so fun. If they brought this thing into existence, dude, this would be an S tier car. I'm just saying, if they brought the Blue Sport, dude, that is crazy. Okay, so this is next up. This is a Volkswagen Golf Mark 8. This is before the facelift, and honestly, it looks better than the facelift. I'm just saying, like, it just looks better and stuff. So yeah, um, this is going a solid A tier right here. Honestly, they did pretty good on it. Now, this is just another stupid Volkswagen SUV thing I will put over here. This is a Volkswagen Jetta or Passat. I can't tell. Passat, I think. That's what it is. I don't know. Let me go look at the Jetta from the same period. Yeah, it's definitely not Jetta. Okay. Okay, so this is a Volkswagen Passat. What generation is it? Okay. This is a Volkswagen Passat Mark V, and it's just really boring. It's just really boring again. Like, I don't know why. It's just the Passat is so freaking boring, but it's better than this one. I'm just saying, it's really boring though. I need to know what this thing is. I need to know what this thing is. Is that the Mark III? Like, special edition? Mark III Passat? Is that what that is? Or is it Mark II? Not a Mark II, I think it's Mark 1. Almost looks like a Mark 1. I think that's what that is. I think this is a Mark 1 Passat, but I think this is like a country version almost. Like, this looks really cool. I like it. So honestly, I'm going to put it right here. And, yeah. Okay, next up, I think this is... It looks like the Volkswagen Scirocco, I think. It's the Passat again, but I don't think it's that. I think it's a Scirocco. Yeah, I think it's like the newest Scirocco. Yeah, that's what it is. Matches the picture. But why is the logo up there? I think it's... Is it the Passat then? Or is it not the Passat? No, it's not the Passat. There's no way it is. Yeah, exactly. It's either a Scirocco or it could be a Jetta. Because I think there's like some wagon versions of the Jetta. I don't know, man. I don't know what that thing is. Sao Paulo. I think it's a Scirocco. I think this is a Scirocco, but I can't tell. But I think it is the Scirocco. But yeah, I don't know why the logo's there then. I just think that this is the Scirocco. I don't know. Honestly, all the cars from nowadays just look the same from Volkswagen. So, yeah. But I think this is like the GTI version or whatever. But yeah. Kind of looks like the Mark 6 almost. Am I confusing this? Is this the Volkswagen Golf Mark 6? This might be. I think this might be the Mark 6 Volkswagen Golf, and I was just not looking at it, dude. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna say that it just looks so much like the Scirocco, and that's why I got confused with it. But yeah, this is the Volkswagen Golf Mark 6 in that case. So yeah, it's not better than the Cabriolet. Even if it is the GTI, it's not better than the Cabriolet. I don't know what this thing is. I think it's the Jetta though. Let's see. No, it's not the Jetta. It's not Scirocco. Is it Passat? Let's see if it's Passat. Might be Passat. I don't know. Yeah, to be honest, all of these cars are looking the same. It almost looks like a Passat, but I don't think it's a Passat. It might be just some other random car that they released, and honestly, it looks like all of these. Yeah, like, see? All of these look the same. How in the world are these different? Okay, now, this is another concept from Volkswagen, dude. Like, what in the world? Like, we got... let me tell you what this thing is. This is the Volkswagen W12 Nardo. Or, yeah, W12 Nardo? I think it's the W12 Nardo. It's a V12 Nardo. Can't tell. I don't know. I just know some Nardo. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay. Yeah, this is a Volkswagen W Tar. I'm sorry. What? The Volkswagen W12 Nardo, and I think it uses the same engine as in the Phaeton over here, except this thing is a supercar instead. It's crazy. And yeah, I think it uses the same W12 unless it's just like has a couple extra turbos in it or something. But it's another concept that they made, and yeah, can you believe that they made this and the freaking blue thingy majiggy? Both freaking concepts, dude. Like, what in the world are they doing? Why can't they just make these cars in existence? They would make so much more money this way. Like, this is why they're not going. This is why they're not going too good. I'm just saying. Like, this is an amazing car. Like S tier, right there. Like if that was in existence, I'd be happy. But I'm not. Because it's non-existence, dude. Alright, what is this? This is the Volkswagen Golf Mark 7. This is before the facelift, and I think this is the Estate. Because I kind of forgot that they made these. But they're pretty cool. But I don't know. I just feel like they make too much of the same car, except like different models and stuff. Like, I don't know. But honestly, Mark 7 was pretty cool. But I feel like the Mark 7 is kind of overrated. And it kind of goes like just over here. This is the regular Volkswagen Golf Mark 4. This is not the R32 version, and it's honestly really boring, and I see them everywhere, and honestly, they just look kind of hideous. They just look pretty hideous and stuff, and I don't really like it. So, yeah. Um, I'm gonna just actually put it like I'm gonna put it in freaking E tier. In fact, like move all of these down to E tier also, because these do not belong in D tier. Like they're all so ugly. Now, this is the Volkswagen Type 181, but it's also called the Volkswagen Thing. I don't know who in the world named it, but it was an amazing name for whatever the heck this is. Because this is like some sort of military thing. I think this is even like before the Beetle was made, which is crazy. I mean, I see where they got the styling off of too, but like, dude, like, what in the world is this, man? Like, I'm just saying, what in the world is this? Like, it's crazy. But, yeah. I just don't like how the body panels just look like they're made out of dumpsters either. But I don't know. This is getting a solid B tier though, just because it looks so much better than all the rest of these. So yeah, I'm saying I might go over here. This is the Volkswagen Rabbit pickup. I don't know what this thing is called, but I think it's just called the Rabbit pickup or whatever. I don't know, man. But it's pretty cool. I've seen one of them around. And honestly, I don't know why they don't make these small pickups anymore. Like they were really cool. Like just make them the same size as those estate wagons things. And yeah, honestly, it's going a solid B tier right over here because I really want them to bring it back. So yeah. This is another really old Volkswagen Beetle. I think this is actually before this one was made, but I'm just gonna put it over here because honestly, both of them are the same. It doesn't really matter. And this just looks like another Passat. I don't know, man. It looks the same as the rest of these. How am I supposed to differentiate between all of these, dude? It looks exactly the same as these. Like, what in the world are they doing? Unless it's like a special edition version, it looks like it's lifted, but I don't know. All of them look the same. So, there's that. Next up, this is the Volkswagen Scirocco again, and like this is like the 2017 version or whatever. I don't know. This is like the coolest out of all the Scirocco's. All of them look so good. Actually, I don't think it's still beating this one though. Like this one does like look really good, but I don't think it beats this one still. But I still really like the design of it. So yeah, it's going right there, in A tier. Now this is just a really old Volkswagen over here. It's got some random numbers in it and stuff. I already know that. It's probably from like South America or something, but I don't know. It looks pretty cool, I guess, and it's better than all these, so it's going B tier. So yeah, there's that. Another old Volkswagen that kind of looks like this is kind of what based off the Porsche 911 almost. Like this was probably made around like the same time, and it's pretty cool. So yeah, this is a Volkswagen ID Buzz, and this is the coolest minivan that's still around. And it's better than every other minivan that's out there because it's like really practical and stuff, and yeah, it has just good stuff. So yeah, honestly, I'm glad that they still put a lot of innovation into their minivans, and they actually make it pretty cool colors too, which I like. So yeah, solid A tier right there. This is the Volkswagen Golf Mark 6, I think. GTI? I can't tell. Oh, this is no, this is a Mark 6R, I think. I think that's what this is. Because it has the same styling almost as the Beetle R. And they're probably made around like the same time period, anyways. But honestly, I'll put it B also. Because, yeah. I think this is the Tiguan or the Taos over here. I don't know. It's just another one of them stupid SUV crossover things. Now, this is the Volkswagen Golf Mark 8 GTI. I'm pretty sure that this is what this is. And I already put the regular Golf over here, unless this is a GTD or whatever. This is like the diesel variant. I don't know. I don't really like the diesel variants, but I don't know. GTI is already better than that, and it looks so freaking good. In fact, I think it's actually better than the Scirocco. Like, it's crazy to say, but yeah. I have no idea when this was around, but this is pretty cool. Um, I already know that they made like, I don't know. I think they made like a newer version of that truck. Let's see. Volkswagen truck. What was this thing called again? Um, Atlas pickup truck? What? No, that's just custom. Amarok, that's what that is. Okay. Alright, let's see. Yeah, that's what that is. Okay. I found what this is. This is a Volkswagen Amarok. And, honestly, this is a different side of Volkswagen you don't usually see. I mean, you see it once in a while, and when you do, it's like super cool, dude. It's like so much different. Like, I feel like they just peaked in everything, especially their concepts that they don't make. Like, all of them are so cool, except they didn't make them, which sucks. Because this is better than the Miata. This is better than the S2000. It looks just better than all of them. In fact, I could probably make one into existence if I, like, was given enough money. Like, I would have tried to make that into existence. So, yeah. But the Amarok over here is getting a solid B tier right there. This is another Volkswagen Golf Mark II variant. This is like the craziest out of all of the Mark IIs. This is a Volkswagen Golf Mark II Country. They did a huge lift on it. They gave it huge freaking bumper, and it looks crazy. And you barely see them around because like these are some of the rarest variants, except for the the whatever super special edition one with the blue stripes on it and whatever. But yeah. Um Basically it's getting an S tier right over here, and that's all you need to know. So yeah. I think this is the Passat. Let's see. Not a Passat, it's a Jetta. Not a Jetta either. What is this? It's not Scirocco. Is it a Polo? It's not a Polo. Because Polo never came with the square ones. What is this? What's the closest thing to this? It could be Passat. Could be like a Passat. I don't know. Let me check. Is it 4-door or 2-door? Kind of looks like the Passat. I'm just saying. It's definitely not the Jetta. I think it's Passat. Okay. I don't know why they made so many generations of Passat, but they did. And yeah, I think this is the Mark 1 Volkswagen Passat. I can't tell though. It might be a Mark 2. Let me check. No, Mark 2. Not the Mark 2. I think this is a Mark 1 Passat, but I can't even tell. I don't know. All of the Volkswagen models just look the same. So, yeah. But, I don't know. I'll just put it over here in C tier, I guess. This is a Volkswagen Jetta. I think this is a Mark 7. Let's see. Sixth? No. Yeah, it might be. Yeah, I think this is the 6th generation Volkswagen Jetta. Which actually is kind of surprising. They actually nailed the 6th generation pretty well. I like it. But it just looks like a regular sedan that you usually see and stuff. And, yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. I guess it's just going like a solid, I don't know, a solid B tier right here. I don't know. There's not really anything special about it. But, yeah. I think this is the Volkswagen Vanagon. I might be right. It's either the Vanagon or the Sunagon. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, this is the Volkswagen Vanagon, also known as the Type 2, and I think this is I think this is actually using the same grill that's on the Volkswagen Golf Mark 2, which is crazy, but it looks really cool. I really like what they did. Like it's so unique and stuff. And yeah. Where's the ID Buzz right now? It's right there. I think it's actually going right next to the ID Buzz, except it's not beating it because ID Buzz just it's a lot better. So yeah. I think I know what this is. I think this is a Passat. Every time, dude, it's always a Passat. Found it. Okay, I was right. It's not a Passat. At least not this time. It's the ID7. Wow. Okay. Yeah, Volkswagen ID7. It basically is a Passat except it's electric. That's basically all that is. And it definitely looks better than all the freaking Passats that they make. But yeah, I don't know what to say. I don't really know. Honestly, it's pretty cool. I think it's one of the better looking ID models out there, and it looks pretty cool and stuff. But I don't know. I mean, I guess it'll go in like a. It's pretty cool looking, but I don't know. It'll go a solid B tier right here. This is the Volkswagen Golf Mark 6 again, and I can't even tell where the heck did I put the rest of them. Um, I put them over here. Yeah, this is just a regular model. Because I already did the R, the GTI, and the Cabriolet version. And now we're just putting the regular one over here. Because it's really boring and stuff. But yeah. And that's all the different models for the Mark 6, even though they barely made any. This is the Volkswagen Golf Mark 7. This is the facelift GTI version. And it looks really good. Gotta say. But it doesn't look better than the Mark 8. So, where in the world is this going? Yeah, I think it'll go right around over here. Yeah, right there. Okay. That seems about right. Okay. These are just some old Volkswagen buses. I know this is like the Type 1 or whatever Volkswagen buses. I don't know. All of these look the same. And honestly, they look pretty cool. I'll just put them right here, and right over here, respectively. Right there. Okay. That's the Jetta Mark 7, I think. Yep, this is a Volkswagen Jetta Mark 7. And, in the GLI version, this is the only way you can get a manual still, at least for this year. Then you can't get any more, which sucks. So, yeah. But it's not even the GLI version, I don't think. So, there's that. But, yeah. Um, I don't know really what to say about this thing. It's just really boring otherwise. So, yeah, it's kind of going with the rest of these. So, yeah. This is the Volkswagen Golf Mark 5 GTI. So, what in the world is the rest of these? I don't know. Because I know that. Oh, this is the facelift one. Yeah, this was the original one. This is the facelift one. So, yeah. This one just looks better than the regular ones. So, yeah. Honestly, it actually looks pretty good. So, I'll put it over here in B tier. A lot of them are actually going in B tier, which is really cool. Only a couple of them suck. So, yeah. Especially this one. That one sucks. A lot. And I already can tell that this is the freaking Passat. Let's see. Yep. This is the Mark 6 Volkswagen Passat, and it's ugly. That's all you need to know. So, yeah. Where do we put this? I think we put this in C tier. I don't know why. It just looks so ugly. I don't know what in the world this is. I don't even need to freaking research it. That's freaking ugly, dude. That's going D tier right there. Yeah. That's ugly. Um, it's not a Jedi. I think this is also the freaking Passat. Um, kind of just looks like the the Generation 4 Passat. So, yeah, it's boring. It's just another one of these models. Yep. I don't know what this is. It's from the back, but I think it might be the Scirocco. Can't tell, though. Looks pretty cool, though, but that's all I can tell. So, we're going to put it... Honestly, I might buy it over here. Actually, kind of belongs over here. So, yeah. This is another Volkswagen Golf. I think this is a Mark 7, and this is before the facelift. And this just looks like the regular version. And I think that's another Passat right next to it. I'll have to check. But, yeah. Honestly, before the facelift, the Volkswagen Golf just looks bad. Just before the facelift. Except for the Mark 8, which is surprising. So, yeah. I think this is either the Jetta or the Passat. I think it's the Passat, though. I think it might be the Jetta. I don't know. Let's see. Kind of looks like the Passat. Yeah, that's the Passat. Pretty sure, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is also the Passat. The color matching was pretty good on this one, but it just looks like an Audi A5. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And, yeah, it kind of just belongs over here. I think that's another Passat. I don't know. I don't even need to look to see if it is a Passat or not. I just need to know that like it looks ugly. So, yeah. This is the original Volkswagen Golf Mark 1. And this is actually better than the GTI cuz it's just original and stuff. And like it's just the most original out of all of them, and this is what started the hot hatch and stuff. And yeah. It's really cool. So, yeah. This is the Volkswagen Golf Mark 4. This is the original one. So that means this must have been the GTI. But I don't think it even matters for the Mark 4. It's just all of them look bad. Like, I'm just saying all of them look bad. So, yeah. This is the Mark 6 GTI. Why are there so many Mark 6s? I feel like that's all that's on here. Unless this is like the facelifted. Yeah, this is the facelifted one, I think. I don't know, man. I'm just going to put it next to the rest of them. I'm pretty sure it's the facelifted one, though. But, yeah. I don't know. This is the Volkswagen... Come on, I can think of it. Come on, it's that one hatchback that's really cool, except there was one generation of it, and that's it. The... Come on, what is it? What is it? What is it? The... Why can't I think of it? Why can't I think of it right now? Where is it? Where is it? Why can't I think of it? Come on. Where is it? Where is it? The... Why can't I think of it, dude? I thought of all the rest of the names except for this one. That one hatchback. It's the freaking... It's pretty cool. Dude, what is it? I have the seats in my car, dude. I have the seats of this car in my car, dude. Why am I thinking Scirocco? It's not Scirocco. It's the freaking... Oh my god, dude. Why can't I think of it? Do I seriously need to search it up? Think of it. Come on. Dude, I don't know why in the world I can't think of it right now, dude. This is kind of stupid. But I just can't think of it right now. Come on, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I can't think of it. I'm actually dumbfounded right now. I can't think of it, dude. Corrado, dude. Why in the world can I not think of that? Why in the world did I not think the freaking Corrado? That's what the thing is called. Why did that take so long? I finally found what this thing was called, though. It's the freaking Volkswagen Corrado. That's where I got my seats from, dude. Oh my god. This thing is freaking cool. And, I think the 90s is just where Volkswagen peaked, to be honest. But, yeah. I really like the Corrado. It looks a lot like the Scirocco, except I think the Scirocco still looks better. I just really like the style of this. Because it's using the same grille, I think, as a Mark II. But, I don't know. This is the Jetta Mark IV, I think, right? Yeah. Like I was saying before, Mark IVs of Volkswagens do not look good. Like, just imagine the Mark IV Jetta and the Mark IV Golf were made in the same period, and I don't think anybody would want to buy these. And I don't know why in the world people buy these, dude. They don't look good. They don't look good. Like, this actually might be one of the worst ones out of all of here. So, yeah. Next up, we have the Volkswagen Polo GTI. I think this is what this is. Actually, it looks not bad, but other than that, it looks like, I don't know, it looks like a snail almost. So, yeah, I don't know. I just don't think these look good. So, yeah. It's unique, I'll give it that, but I'm just gonna put it there in C tier. How long is this a Volkswagen model? Unless it's a freaking Passat again. I think it's a freaking Passat again, but yeah, it looks like one. I don't know. I'm just gonna put it where all the rest of Passats are, to be honest. I mean, this one looks okay, but other than that, it's just right next to the other one. I think this is another Jetta, except I can only see the back of it. I can't see the front of it, but it looks like all the rest of them. Looks like all the rest of them. Looks like all the rest of them. That made things really easy because all of them look like freaking Passats, dude. Like, come on. Okay. This is the Scirocco Mark 1. I can tell you that, right? I'm right this time, right? Yeah, this is the original Mark 1 Scirocco, I think. Yeah. This is the Mark 1 Scirocco, and this thing looks amazing. I just want to say that. It looks amazing, but it doesn't look as amazing as a Mark 2 Scirocco. But it still looks so freaking good. So, yeah. I'll put it next to the Corrado, because it looks really good. This is the T-Rock, I think, right? Or is this the Tiguan? I think it's the T-Rock, though. Let's see if I'm right. No, it's not the T-Rock. Tiguan? Touareg? Taos? Is it Taos? Touareg. What was the other one called? Volkswagen. Tehran. I think it's a Tehran. It's not Tehran. Okay. Well, I don't know what this is. It's just another one of them stupid crossovers that looks exactly like all the rest of them. So you know what? C tier it is. Next up, this is just the original Volkswagen Up. And, what can I say? Looks like all the rest of them. It actually looks like a better Mark V GTI, though. But I just think the Up GTI looks better. But, I don't know. I'll just put it here as C tier. Like, look at all of these, dude. It's crazy. All of them look the same. I can't tell what this is, but it looks pretty cool, I guess. And, yeah, it's that. So, yeah. I don't know. It's just a whole bunch of jumbles of letters, I'm guessing. This is another Up. I don't know what this one is, but it's probably the GTI again. So, we'll just put it over here. Because I can't tell what it is. But yeah. This is another Corrado. This is like the special variant. I think this is like the GLI or something. GRI, GTI. I don't know. It's one of them. But it's super cool. And, ooh, bubbler. I really like it. It's going right there in A tier. Next up, this is the Mark 7. This is just a regular one. And, yeah, it's pretty cool. But, I don't know, man. It's kind of boring, to be honest. Oh my goodness, this bubbler. I think this was before, yeah, this was before the facelift GTI, actually. That's what that is. And, it is pretty boring. It's pretty boring, so we'll put it there. In B tier. I don't know what that is, man. It's boring, though, that's for sure. So we'll put it C tier. Next up, this is the Volkswagen Golf Mark 8 facelift. I think it's a Golf R. I don't know. I think this is the one they sat in, though, at the Chicago Auto Show. That's pretty cool. But, yeah, honestly, I really like the styling of it. It looks super good. but I don't think it looks as good as a Mark 8. I'm just saying. I don't think it looks as good as a Mark 8. Now, I put the GTI right here, but yeah, we'll put the R right there. Looks pretty cool, though. Hey, you know what I think this is? I think this is the Passat. Ooh. It's not Polo. And it's not the Jetta. I don't know. I think this is the what are them? I don't know. It kind of looks like the rest. We'll just put it over here. What in the world is this? What in the world is this model I've never seen before? Is this like the newest Scirocco? Mm, I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen this one. Like some of these I've just never seen before. Looks pretty cool, but I don't know. Just kind of looks like a rebranded Golf, some sorts. I don't know. This is the Volkswagen Amarok, the newest one, and they just made it way too big. They made it way too big. So I'll just put it over here, C tier. This is the regular Volkswagen Golf Mark II. This is the one that you see on the Wikipedia page for it. And you don't ask how I know that either. Just a glazer at it. And yeah, I think the Country is actually better than the regular Mark II. So yeah, I'll give it that. I think, right? What would I rather see, a Country or just a regular Mark II? I think I'd rather see a Country because it looks really cool. And yeah, this is the Volkswagen Jetta, I think. Right? Mm, that's a Passat again. Could be the Passat. No, it's not Passat. I don't think, at least. I think it's a Jetta. I don't know. It kind of also looks like the Scirocco. Kind of reminds me of both, but I don't know. It's pretty cool though. It's either a Jetta or Scirocco, and we'll just put it there at C tier. This is a. This might be a. This might be a before facelift CC. That might be what it is, and it just looks like a regular sedan. So I'll just put it over here, C tier. This looks like a Scirocco, or not a Scirocco, but a Passat. Everything that looks like a wagon or a sedan that I don't know is either a Passat or not a Passat. So it better be a Passat. I think it's a Mark II Passat, right? Yeah, a Mark II Passat. Dude, this tier list is just for people who like the Passat, dude. Like, what in the world is this? Like, I don't know, man. It's just another Passat. I don't know what to really think about the Passat. I guess the Mark II is pretty cool. Like, I guess it'll go over here, but I don't really know what else to say about it. This is the Scirocco R, I think. And it looks really cool. Just saying. I'll put it next to the... one of them is a Scirocco R. I think it's... I don't know. I think it's this one, though. That's the R. I don't know, though. It's one of them. But, yeah. Alright. We have two left. And, they're both Volkswagen Golf generations. You know what's crazy? They actually didn't include the rest of the generations for all the rest of the cars. They only included it for just these. So, just the Golf, basically. And, yeah. Um, this is the Volkswagen Golf Mark III right here. No wonder that they canceled this after a couple of years. Like, it didn't even get a full decade of its own. And I don't even know what to say other than F tier, dude. What in the world is this car, dude? Why in the world did this come after the Mark II? Like, what in the world happened? Like, I don't think it got even its own GTI variant. Like, I could check right now. Like, let me check right now, dude. Let me check right now. Okay, so the Mark III did get its own GTI variant? Except they're so freaking rare because this car is so freaking ugly. I'd rather get a Mark IV Jetta than this, dude. Like, it actually looks so bad. And now we got the before the Mark III, we have the Mark II Golf GTI. And yeah, I own this car. I own this car right here. I own this car, and it's S tier. And there we go. So yeah, that is our Volkswagen tier list right over here. And a lot of these cars look the same. I've never heard of, or is either a Passat. That's all we know from Volkswagen over here. So yeah, turns out there's more Passats in here than Golfs. I think. I don't know. I can barely tell the difference between these. So yeah, the worst cars on here are the Mark III Volkswagen Golf, the Mark IV Volkswagen Jetta, either a Passat or not a Passat. I'm pretty sure this was a Passat. I don't know if this is a Passat. I don't know if this is a Passat. I don't know if this is a Passat either. This might be a Passat. Who knows if this is a Passat? This is probably a Passat. That might be a Jetta or a Passat. Who knows if that's a Passat or not? This is probably a Passat. And a Mark IV Volkswagen Golf and Mark IV Volkswagen Golf. And over here in S tier and the top tiers over here, we have ones that I can actually name, which is the Volkswagen Vanagon, the ID Buzz, the CC, the facelifted one, the Mark IV R32, the Mark 8, the Scirocco R, the Mark 8.5 Volkswagen Golf, either R or GTI, the pre-facelift Mark 8 Volkswagen Golf GTI, the Mark 1 Volkswagen Scirocco, the Volkswagen Corrado, which I can somehow not think of the name for, the Volkswagen New Beetle R, the Volkswagen Corrado GLI, GTI, GRI, whatever it is, the Volkswagen Phaeton, the Volkswagen Scirocco Mark II, and in A tier we have the Volkswagen Blue, whatever the heck this roadster concept was, but it needs to come to the future, the Volkswagen W12 Nardo, the Volkswagen Golf Mark 1 GTI, the Volkswagen Golf Mark 1, and then all four of the Volkswagen Golf variants, which there are more, like the G80 Limited and whatever that they didn't include on here, but that's fine. We have the Mark II Westie, the regular Mark II, the Mark II Country, and last but not least in S tier, we have the Mark II GTI, which they actually included the pre-facelift version, which is the one that I have that was made in the 80s. So, yeah. Gotta say, I can't believe this car is just such a beauty, dude. Like, I'm just saying. But yeah, that's my tier list of all these freaking Volkswagens. And now I learned that Volkswagen needs to clutch up. Like, in the future, they need to clutch up. Because so far, the best thing that they made that's currently being made right now is the Volkswagen Golf Mark 8. But I'm just saying, like, and the ID Buzz too, and the CC. But I'm just saying, like, they need to clutch up everywhere else. Because all these freaking crossovers over here, it's not doing it for me. It's not doing it for me. I mean, the Amarok is pretty cool, but it's still not doing it for me. Some of the ID models are pretty cool, but it's still not doing it for me. And yeah, they've not really been clutching up since the 80s or the 90s or whatever. I mean, they've released some cool stuff here and there, but it's mostly just concepts like over here. And they need to bring this thing, dude. That would have been so cool if we got this thing, but we never did, and it sucks. But yeah, that's our Volkswagen tier list. I'll let you look at it one last time. And, yeah, just let you know, if you can somehow differentiate between all of these models, you're an insane person, dude. Because all of them look the same. All of them. Which is crazy. I mean, some of them might be GLI versions or whatever, but it's all freaking Passat, Jetta, whatever that is. So, yeah. All I know is that Volkswagen Golf Mark II is amazing. So, yeah. I've been recording for 1 hour and 23 minutes and 53 seconds. Actually, before we end this off, we actually missed one of them. And that's V-Dub. Because V-Dub, I want to differentiate. Yeah, that was very southern. V-Dub, I want to differentiate from the regular Mark II Volkswagen Golf because it's going to be getting a whole bunch of customization to it that will barely make it look like a regular GTI. Let me see if I can pull up an image and somehow put it in here. Let's see. Choose file. Add additional. There we go. Okay. I can actually add in a picture of V-Dub. No freaking way. Let's see. Let's just get a picture of V-Dub in here. I'll just do I don't really have many pictures to go through. I'll just do this one. There we go. Yeah, that's basically just from my background border thing. But there we go. Now we have V-Dub in here. And we could put this thing all the way up in S tier right over here. Look at that. Right next to the regular GTI. This thing is going to be way cooler. Just saying. But yeah, now that's the tier list. Now we've got everything in here, dude. This is freaking crazy. But now we're good. Now we're good to go. So, yay. There we go. There you have it, people. That's the new thingy-ma-dingy, thingy-bingy. So yeah. That's the whole tier list. Now we're done. So, there's that. But yeah. Anyways, bubbler clips. No! Bubbler clips time! So yeah, anyways, first bubbler! This is a pomegranate acai refresher. So yeah, let's go crack it open. Nice. Let's go drink some bubbler. That's actually really good. Gotta say. Whoops. That was pretty good, though. It doesn't taste well with Hershey bars. But I think you should move on to the next bubbler clip. Anyways, I'm gonna go drink some bubbler. Because it's been a while since last time I drank some. Ugh. Whoops. Dude, my breath still smells like Spam because I had Spam before this. Alright, though, next bubbler clip. I'm gonna go drink some bubbler. Whoops. Okay, next bubbler clip. Anyways, I'm gonna go drink some bubbler. Oh, whoops. Okay. Next bubbler clip. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna go drink some bubbler. That's pretty good. Whoops. Okay. Move on to the final bubbler clip. We're slam this bubbler. And I hope you enjoy the bubbler clip. I am going to slam this bubbler. Whoops. Oh my goodness. But there we go. Whoops. But yeah, that's gonna go wrap it up for today. Gotta say, that was a pretty good freaking tier list, and this is actually. What was that voice crack, dude? What in the world was that, dude? That was actually a pretty good tier list, and honestly, that was completely worth it. And yeah, next video will be a Wordle session, but it will be really soon because I want to get back on track and stuff. And yeah. Yeah, May 19th was the last time I posted something, and how long ago was that? That was... Let's see. So 19th was on a Tuesday, which is not the World Thursday, but I'm guessing I was supposed to post for the World Thursday then. So that means I'm posting for the 22nd right now, and then I'm posting for the 29th. Yeah, because I need to post 2 more videos after this one still. So I need to do a Wordle session, and then I need to figure out what I need to do after that. But luckily, it's going to be my birthday in about a couple days. So that means that we'll be good to go and stuff, and I'll have some ideas then. Because I was going to do a bike riding session, except my GoPro decided that it wanted to quit. Yeah, it wanted to quit being a part of my channel, dude. So, yeah, there's that. I think you've had enough of me rambling, so we're about to end this video off by saying bye. And yeah, so let's go get the outro music going, because I want to kind of get some other videos out and stuff too, so that way you don't have to just stay on this one for hours on end. But yeah, anyways, I hope you go have yourself some Volkswagen nuts and bolts, and I will see you next time!